Story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Down by one, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
Kingery is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category.
Now batting.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. So the next to bat will be Michael Conforto. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 8 hits in 46 tries. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Next, it'll be Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Up high. 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Davis into foul territory, and that's going to land foul.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's a pop-up now. Alonso is under it near the mound. 2 down. bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. At the plate, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Almora aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bouncer. One and two to Dominic Smith.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Next to dig in, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-0 delivery. That's popped up now towards short right field. Segura moving to his left. 2 down.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. 9th inning coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tomas Nido.
The catcher, Tomas Nido.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's 1-1, and he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Ro, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's Jeff McNeil. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance.